chapter
रुको हरी।
लैपटॉप व्हाट्सएप सब ऑन है, प्रिंटर कनेक्ट कर दिया।
now Lebu, is there any option like that whoever come they can they will unable to unmute themselves, otherwise in the middle sometimes we will disturb. Okay.
Yes, man, it's already done.
So in middle class, nobody can just when they enters the time they can unmute. So Pancham Parichet Devantare Shatantra Gyan Opera. Deva Antare means other demigods. Shatantra means independent. Gyan Opera. This type of knowledge opera. In Padma Puran is writing, Shivasya Sri Vishnurja Iho Guno Namadi Shakalam Dhiyabenang Pashat Shakholu Hari Namo Hitaka Namo Ahitaka Amangalkari Yopa Ahitaka. If someone Shivasya Sri Vishnu Shivasya Sri Vishnurja. If someone compare Shiva's name with Vishnu's name, Namadi Shakalam, there is offense. जय गदाधर प्राण जन्मजीवान जय सीतानाथ जय गौर भक्तगान. Is there any difficulty in sound? Okay. হরিদাস বলে তবে করি জোড়ো হাত দ্বিতীয় অপরাধেবে শুনো জগন্নাথ. So let me see how many video on. So those are able to video on, please make a video on. Very less devotees. Yeah. Okay. 25 devotees, more than 25 devotees on. 30 devotees. Okay. Haridas Thakur is telling to Gaurang Mahaprabhu, I will explain by your desire, by your instruction, I will explain now. Second of all. So before explaining that, we should know what is Vishnu Tattva, what is Jiva Tattva, who is demigod, we should know. Without knowing, we cannot understand that. What is Vishnu Tattva? Param Abhay Gyan, Vishnu Paratattva, Chit Swarup Jagadish, Sadashuddha Sattva. Param Adhyay Gyan, Vishnu Paratattva. Vishnu Tattva is Param Supreme. Adhyay, non-dual. Gyan. Paratattva, the supreme truth. Chit Swarup. Chit Swarup means full of consciousness. Jagadish, control of the whole world. Sadashuddha Sattva, always in pure goodness. Golok Bihari Krishna, Shetatterasar, Chatushashti Guni, Alankrito Rasadhar. That Vishnu Tattva, Golok Bihari Krishna, Shetatterasar. Shetattva means Vishnu Tattva. She means that. The essence of Vishnu Tattva is Krishna. Who is Krishna? Golok Bihari Krishna. So now explaining Vishnu Tattva. The essence of Vishnu Tattva is Krishna. Brajendranan Krishna, Golok Bihari Krishna. And he has Chatushashti Gune. He has 64 qualities. Chatushashti Gune Alankrita Rasadha. He is the Rosh Adhar, the reservoir of all type of transcendental melos. Transcendental melos are of 64. 64 means 10%, 100%. So 60 gun means 100%, 10%. Shashti Gunu Narayan Swarupe Prakash সেই ষষ্ঠী গুণ বিষ্ণু সামান্য বিলাস। Out of 64, only Krishna has 64. Out of 64, Vishnu has only 60. 4 is not there in Vishnu. What are the 4? Benu Madhuri playing wonderful flute. Vishnu never played flute. Krishna played. Benu Madhuri, Rupa Madhuri. Yes, Rup. Wonderful, extraordinary beauty. Leela Madhuri performed wonderful pastimes and surrounded with devotees. These are the 4 extra qualities of Krishna which is lacking in Narayana. পুরুষ অবতারে আর সাংস অবতারে সেই ষষ্ঠী গুণ সপ্ত স্পষ্ট কার্য অনুসারে। পুরুষ অবতার, সাংস অবতার, all are the 64 qualities. বিষ্ণুর যে বৈভব, বিষ্ণুর যে বিভিন্ন অংশ, দ্বৈত প্রকার, পঞ্চশত গুণে জীব বিন্দু বিন্দু আর। বিষ্ণু তত্ত্ব, বিষ্ণুর যে বিভিন্ন অংশ দ্বৈত প্রকার। বিভিন্ন অংশ বিষ্ণুর সাংস ইজ অবতার, বিভিন্ন অংশ জীব, বিভিন্ন অংশ দ্বৈত প্রকার, 50 গুণ জীব বিন্দু বিন্দু। They have 50 qualities, but 50 qualities not in full, bindu bindu. Just I will give one example. Like one quality is beauty. So Krishna has all beauty, but Jiva also has beauty, but Jiva's beauty is not 100%. These 50 qualities, they are in living entity, but not 100%. Bindu bindu, very little, drop. গিরিশাদি দেবে এই গুণ পঞ্চশত তদ অধিক পরিণাম মানে। সম্মত, সর্বদা সম্মত, সংযুত 50। গিরিশাদি দেবে এই গুণ 50 তৎ অধিক পরিমাণে সর্বদা সংযুত। গিরিশাদি দেবগণে গুণ 50। All the demigods, if the living entity has 50 qualities, and other demigods also, every demigods as their Jiv Tattva, they have also this 50. তদ ব্যতীত আর পঞ্চ গুণ অংশ মানে প্রকাশিত আছে তবে বিচিত্র বিধানে। তৎ ব্যতীত আর পঞ্চগুণ অংশ মানে। All the living entity, including Brahma, has 50 qualities. Shiva has all these 50 qualities, and other 5 qualities also there. So Shiva has 55. All living entities, including Brahma, has 50. এই পঞ্চাশত গুণপূর্ণতায় বিষ্ণুতে বিরাজমান সর্বশাস্ত্রে গায়। পঞ্চাশত 55. This 55 guns in Shiva is there, but all the qualities are there in Vishnu. তদ ব্যতীত আর পঞ্চ গুণে নারায়ণ আছে তার সত্য কভু নাহি অন্যজন। This Vishnu Tattva, apart from this 55, another 5 is there. So Narayana Tattva 60. Who are these? This 5 is like, one is Atmagana Kanakarshi. One is avatar beach. All the avatar is coming from there. Those who killed by Narayan, they can get liberation. তদ্ব্যতীত আর পঞ্চ গুণে নারায়ণে আছে তার সত্য কভু নাহি অন্য জানে। ষষ্ঠী গুণে বিষ্ণু দত্ত পরম ঈশ্বর, গিরিশ আদি অন্য দেবে তাহার কিঙ্কর। ষষ্ঠী গুণে বিষ্ণু দত্ত পরম ঈশ্বর। Due to 60 qualities, Vishnu is Paramishra. And Girish Adi Annadev Tahar Kinkar, including sheep, all are his servants. Vivinnangsha Girish Adi Jeep Seshtotara Vishnu Sarva Jiveshwara Sarva Deveshwara. Vivinnangsha Girish Adi Jeep Seshtotara. All the living entities are Vivinnangsha. Shivji, stoppers of them. Vishnu Sarva Jiveshwara Sarva Deveshwara. But Vishnu is the Ishwar, controller of all living entities. Sarva Deveshwara is the Lord and Master of the other demigods. Annadev Saho Samo Vishnu ke je mane Shevaro Agyan Isho Tattva nahi jane. Annadev Saho Vishnu ke je mane. Those who think that all the demigods are like Vishnu. Shiva or Agyan, he is very ignorant, rascal. Ishwa Tattva nahi jane, he does not know what is called Ishwa. Ye jaro jagote Vishnu param Ishwar, Girish Adi jato dev tar vidhikar. Ye jaro jagote Vishnu param Ishwar. In this material world, Vishnu is the topmost. And all the demigods, including Shiva, are his servant. ইহ বলে মায়ার ত্রিগুণে ত্রিদিবেশ সর্বদা সম্মত ব্রহ্ম তত্ত্ব সবিশেষ। Somebody may arise question, oh, how we are thinking that Brahma and Shiva is the servant of Vishnu? We know that there are three controllers, Brahma, Vishnu, Shiva. Brahma has created, Vishnu is maintaining, and Shiva is inheriting. The three persons are in three departments. So why you are telling Brahma and Shiva is the servant of Vishnu? কেহ বলে মায়ারও ত্রিগুণিতে ত্রিদিবেশ, সর্বদা সমান ব্রহ্ম তত্ত্ব সবিশেষ। নানাবিধ বাদানুবাদেন সিদ্ধান্ত, শাস্ত্র সিদ্ধান্ত তবু পূজ্য নারায়ণ। Yes, there is different the logics. Yes, that's true. That Brahma is the creator, Vishnu is maintainer, and Shiva is annihilator. But still, though it is mentioned in the scripture, but still it is mentioned in Vedas that that Vishnu is the topmost. To make it understand, Prabhupada said, given an analogy. He said, if you want to create a house, you will engage an engineer. If you want to demolish that house, you will engage another department, demolition department. But when there is a question of maintaining, as an owner, you will do that. So creating and destroying may be done by other, but maintained done by himself. নানাবিধ বাদানুবাদেন সিদ্ধান্ত, শাস্ত্র সিদ্ধান্ত তবু পূজ্য নারায়ণ। ব্রহ্মা শিব সৃষ্টি লয়ে করয়ে কারণ, বাসুদেব ছাড়ি যেই শাস্ত্রের সিদ্ধান্ত তবে পূজ্য নারায়ণ। ব্রহ্মা শিব সৃষ্টি লয় Karaye karon Brahma and Brahma is the creation. Shivji is destroying, that's true. But still, conclusion of the scripture, Narayan is the worshipable deity. বাসুদেব সারি যেই অন্য দেবে ভজে ঈশ্বর সারিয়া সেই সংসারেতে মজে এই পাওয়ারফুল পয়েন্ট বাসুদেব সারি যেই অন্য দেবে ভজে without worshipping Vasudev. We have example. The worshipper of Hiranyakashipu, the worshipper of Brahma is Hiranyakashipu. Worshipper of Shiva is Brahman. So that is a telling, without Vishnu's worship, they will absorb in materialistic activities. Vasudev Charijay Onno Deve Bhaja. If someone worship other demigod, excluding Vasudev, then Ishwar Sariya Shei Sangsharate Bhaja. They will absorb in material world for sense graphical activities. Now, another logic somebody may bring. What is that? Bhakti are giving nice one. Somebody may say, okay, different demigods are part of the Vishnu. So why if we worship part, why not is Vishnu person? Someone may arise this type of question. কেহ বলে বিষ্ণু পর তত্ত্ব বটে জানি সর্ব বিষ্ণুময় বিশ্ব বেদবাক্য বাণী. Somebody may arise question, Vishnu Paratattva bate. Yes, we accept that Vishnu is Paratattva, but we know that Sarva Vishnumaya Vishwa, the whole world is Vishnumaya. There is no other than Krishna. This is Vedavakka. This is mentioned in Vedas. Now, Bhaktivinoda Thakur is saying, or Haridas Thakur is explaining to Mahaprabhu, অতএব সর্বদেব বিষ্ণু অধিষ্ঠান সর্বদা দেবার্চনে হয় বিষ্ণু স্মরণ. If you think that everything is Vishnumoy, if you think in such way, then you're thinking, if I worship demigod, does he worship Vishnu? But when you're worshipping in such a way, I am worshipping the demigod, he is a part of Vishnu. But that means you are remembering Vishnu. অতএব সর্বদেবে বিষ্ণু অধিষ্ঠান সর্বদেবার্চনা হয় বিষ্ণু সমান. Again, I am just focus this point. Little deep philosophy is there. অতএব সর্বদেবে বিষ্ণু অধিষ্ঠান সর্বদেবার্চনে হয় বিষ্ণুর সমান. সর্বদেবার্চনে হয় বিষ্ণুর সমান. Again, I am reading. অতএব সর্ববেদ দেবে বিষ্ণু অধিষ্ঠান. When again I go previous word. কেহ বলে বিষ্ণু পর তত্ত্ব বটে জানি সর্ব বিষ্ণুময় বিশ্ব বেদবাক্যমান. Veda it is mentioned that everything সর্ব বেদময় বিশ্ব সর্ব বিষ্ণুময় বিশ্ব, whole world is nothing but Vishnu. If it is right, yes, it is right. Then অতএব সর্বদেবে বিষ্ণু অধিষ্ঠান. If you think everywhere there is Vishnu, then Vishnu is then a demigod also. Then if you worship all the demigods, Sarva Devarchana hai Vishnu Samman. If you worship all the demigods, then worshiping Vishnu. But here, এই তো নিষেধ পর বাক্য বিধি নয়, অন্যদেব পূজা নিষেধ এই হয়. Very powerful point. When you are saying, we understood that as Vishnu is every living entity, every demigod living entity. So if we worship all the demigod, is equal to Vishnu worship. What does it mean? It means that no need of demigod worship. Because if we worship Krishna, then you automatically worship everybody. But if you worship everybody, then you equal them. What does it mean? It's meaning that, just I'll give one example. You went some market. There is copper, silver, gold. And you say, okay, this is gold, this is silver, this is copper. You can take anything, whatever you like. You can fill up your bag, you can take. So what does it mean? What is saying? He's saying take the copper and silver. If someone said this is gold, this is silver, this is copper. So whatever you like, you can take as much you want. That means there is a word that don't take silver and copper, take this gold. This is there. When I say this is silver, this is gold, this is copper, then in indirect way, he didn't mind this, what is that? Don't take this. So when this type of statement is there, intelligent person, I give another example I'll give. There is a two-way to go one place. Yes, you can go this way, it will take one month. You go, this is only one day. Yes, you can go both way. I am telling that you should go 1 month way. No. That means when I'm telling in this road you can go, you can reach by after 1 month. That means I'm telling don't go this road. So here নিষেধ পর অতএব এই তো নিষেধ পর বাক্য নিষেধ পর বাক্য means here in this statement intelligent people will understand. No, here is saying don't worship demigod. That is this বাক্য বিধি নয়. It is not that Veda is telling worship demigod. অন্যদেব পূজার নিষেধ এই হয়. By this statement, intelligent people understand one should not worship demigod. Now, again, there are more explanation. সর্ববিষ্ণুময় বিশ্ব এ কথা বলিলে বিষ্ণু পূজা করিলে সর্বদেব পূজা মেলে. If you say everything Vishnumoy, if you say everything Vishnumoy, that means if you go worship anything, you will go to Vishnu. But intelligent people will understand, you worship Vishnu, then it will go to everybody. Vishnu puja korile, Sarvadev puja mele. So why will you separately worship other? To understand, that is a very nice example. Pouring water in the root of a tree. তরুমূলে জল দিলে শাখার উল্লাস, পল্লবে ঢালিলে জল বৃক্ষের বিনাশ. তরুমূলে জল দিলে, if you তরুমূলে জল দিলে, if you put water in the root of a tree, শাখার উল্লাস, all the branches, twigs, flowers, leaves will nourished. But পল্লবে ঢালি যে জল বৃক্ষের বিনাশ, if you only pour water in the leaves, then one day tree will die. অতএব পুজি বিষ্ণু অন্য দেবতেজি, তাহাতে অন্য দেব কাজে কাজে পুজি. অতএব, what is the conclusion to this statement? If you worship Vishnu, then no need of separately worship any other demigod. It includes there. এই বিধি দেবের সম্মত চিরদিন, দুর্বিপাকে এই বিধি ছাড়ে অর্বাচীন. So it is very easy to understand that if we worship Vishnu, then no need of separately worshiping any other demigod. But those are very less intelligent, due to bad association, they will start worshipping demigod. মায়াবাদ দোষে জীব কলি আগমনে বহুদেব পূজে বিষ্ণু সামান্য দর্শনে। Actually, this is the result of Mayavad. It is the fault of Mayavad, and in the age of Kali, Mayavad become more powerful, and through Mayavad, they ignore Krishna. They think Vishnu is an ordinary man, and that is why they worship different other demigod, Bahudev. एक एक देवे एक एक फलदाता, सर्व फलदाता विष्णु सकलेर पाता। एक एक देव, like give you some, you want money, go to Lakshmi. You want some education, go to Saraswati. In such way, for ek dev, each demigod you have to go, for each problem you have to different demigods. But if you go Vishnu, all problems solved. Sarva ফলদাতা বিষ্ণু সকলের পাতা। কামিজন যদি তত্ত্ব জানিবারে পারে, বিষ্ণু বুঝি ফল পায় ছাড়ে দেবান্তরে। কামিজন means sarvakami. The mind is full of different desire. I want this, I want this, I want this. Okay, there is no harm. You want this, you want this. But if someone wants, I want this, I want this, I want this. But he get to know, if you go to Vishnu, he can give everything. Then where he'll go? কামিজন যদি তত্ত্ব জানিবারে পারে, this kami, sarvakami. If you get to know, Vishnu puji পায়, if we worship Vishnu, we'll get all the things. Then he'll give up worshipping other demigod. গৃহস্থ হইয়া যেই বিষ্ণু ভক্ত হয়, সর্বকার্যে কৃষ্ণ পূজে ছাড়িয়া সংশয়। Now another question may come. Okay, you are a brahmachari, you don't have problem all the worshipping, but we are grihastha, we have to do so many other things. I'm a businessman, I have to worship Ganesh. I am a grihastha man, my children is there, I have to worship Saraswati. No, গৃহস্থ হইয়া যে বিষ্ণু ভক্ত হয়, এই গৃহস্থ, but you become Vishnu Bhakta, then sarvakarje, in every activity one should worship Krishna. Sariya Sangsaya. Without any doubt, one should be confident that if we worship Krishna, we'll get all that. That is now, it is called Vishwas. Shraddha Shabde Vishwas kahe, Sudhir Nishchay. Krishna Bhakti koile sarva karma krita. Firm faith that if we worship Krishna, everything will be done. No need of doing separate anything. Nishekadi, শ্মশানান্ত সংস্কার যত, তাহাতে পূজয় কৃষ্ণ বেদমন্ত্র মত। ওকে, নিষেকাদি। নিষেকাদি is the difficult one. নিষেকাদি শ্মশানান্ত সংস্কার যত। নিষেকাদি, নিষেক means গর্ভধান সংস্কার। Starting from গর্ভধান সংস্কার up to Shamshan. There's so many sanskar, Dashvidhi sanskar, so many sanskar. So for all these type of sanskar, needs different type of demigod worship? No, no need. Vishnu, Vaishnavar puja, Vedera Sammata. If you worship Vishnu, if you are Vaishnava, then all the sanskar will perform. নিষেকাদি সংসারান্ত সংস্কার যত, তাহাতে পূজ্য কৃষ্ণ বেদ সম্মত। For doing all these things, Garbhodan Sanskar, all other Sanskar, Chudakaran, jata sanskar, annaprasana sanskar, vivah sanskar, and final rites. All this tahate pujya Krishna Vidarsambha. Within recommend that you should worship that for Krishna. Vishnu Vaishnav Vero Puja Vedate Vidhan Devo Pitti Gane Krishna Nirmal Labhada. So now question may come, then we should not worship father and mother? We should not worship demigod? Yes, you can do. But Nirmalya Pradhan. Nirmalya means prasad. If you want to give worship your father and mother, first worship Krishna and that garland put on your father. You want worship demigod? Okay, first offer to Krishna, then offer to the demigod. There's no harm. That is called Nirmalya. Nirmalya means prasad. Okay. Any question after this? I think this internet is no disturbance. Your more connection Geo. Yet my also what is the okay, Murari Hari.
Hare Krishna Maharaj Ji Dhanatna. Maharaj Ji, when we read the English, I have read one book in ISKCON book only, meaning of Naam Aparadh. So there in one book it was written the translation word by word translation. Sivasya Sri Vishnuriya Iha Bhinnam Apasyet. So that Padma Purana, that sloka, Sivasya Sri Vishnuriya Iha Gunana भिन्नम पश्येत स खलु हरिनाम अहितकर, ऐसा करके श्लोक. So उसमें there it was mentioned like that शिव का नाम and विष्णु का नाम both. However, we know that both name are different. So how we can understand it?
No. Again, I could not understand. Follow.
Meaning that second Nama Aparadh of which is written in the Padma Puran sloka.
Vishnu your nama Gunamadi Shakalam. Devina Pashat Sha Kholu Nama Ahita Karo.
Diya Bhinnam Pasyet. So one who sees different, जो दोनों को different देखता है, he is खलु, he is considered खलु, like that. ऐसा करके define किया
Kholu means certainly. So what is the problem? Different, that is a Diya Bhinna. You should not be different. What is
meaning what I read,
are separate.
One should not think both names separate.
Yes. What is the problem to understand?
But the real translation should be, they should not be separated, and as well as it is part of, it should be considered that the Lord Shiva's is independent, is dependent on Lord Krishna. ऐसा भी होना चाहिए. This also should be there. But that part is not there.
What is the translation? Again, tell me.
Exactly, I don't have that book, Maharaj. So but that it was only half translation was there. That
that means one should understand the demigods. The power is there. One demigod has a power of like 99%, but that is power of Krishna. That his power is not separate from Krishna. Diya Bhinnam Pashyat. If you think, oh, that demigod has 2% power and Krishna has 98, so total 100. So if you think in such a Diya Bhinnam Pashyat, if you think in such a, that is offense. Kholu Harinam Ahitaka, Amangalkari, inauspicious.
yes,
Clear?
thank you.
Hare Krishna Maharaj. Hare Krishna Maharaj. Can I say in that translation is written to. Can I read the translation from Padma Puran? Open that book, selected verse from Vedic scriptures. There is it's written offense to consider the names of Shiva or Lord Brahma to be an equal level with the holy name of Lord Vishnu. That is in English that is written, but in Hindi some extra was written. In Hindi I read that Prabhuji was also saying it's written शिव ब्रह्मादि देवों के नाम को भगवान नाम के समान अथवा उनसे स्वतंत्र समझना भगवान नाम का अपराध है.
Yeah, that is a perfect translation. What is English said is half, but this Hindi translation is complete. There is no mistake anywhere. देवता को भगवान का समान और स्वतंत्र नहीं समझना. समान तो नहीं है, वो तो समझ गया. स्वतंत्र उन शक्ति से अलग भी नहीं समझना. जितना शक्ति है उनका शक्ति है. Is it difficult to understand? Okay, Radhe Piri Mataji.
Hare Krishna Maharaji, then with pranam. Maharaji, in the last verse which you were explaining, I have a confusion that should we avoid all the when some people when we become devotees, sometimes we do not do any ritual, any samskar because we are chanting. So was the verse saying that we should do the samskar while chanting the Harinam, or should we avoid fully all these rituals and just surrender to Harinam?
No need, but if someone want to do, they can do incessant. You want to worship, if you want demigod, you want to worship, okay. Then after Krishna worship you do. But if you don't want, this is okay. That is best. But if you still want to, just worship them as a servant of God. There is
So
no harm
not
worship your
really
parents.
Yeah.
There is no harm worship your father and mother, but not thinking they are equal to Krishna. But if you worship them as a servant of Krishna, then what is the harm? But normally no need.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Dandavad pranam.
Sundar Nitai.
Hare Krishna Maharaj. Maharaj, we see Lord Shiva is one of the demigod, but at the same time he is considered Vaishnavanam Yata Sambhu. So what should be correct understanding, especially when we many times students ask, we are not treating or many times we don't observe festivals in that way, considering Lord Shiva that as a Vaishnava.
Okay. You are counted as a engineer merit. You are counted as a Brahman. You are counted as a Vaishnava. Who is the one we should accept? If only one, who is the one we should accept? Vaishnava is only the highest degree. No need to tell a lowest degree. I can tell you a Vaishnava, but no need of other. But if I tell other also, there is no harm. So when we tell as a sheep, as a demigod, there is no harm. But best is that we should accept him as a Vaishnava. We should not worship him as a demigod. He is holding the post of demigod. He is serving that post. But at the same time, being a demigod, he is a Vaishnava. So if we go to him, like you, Jamraj, he says, if you go to Jamraj, whose mood you should go? By seeing Jamraj, will you be fearful? Brahma said, if you go to Jamraj, you will be Dandava, Vaishnava Thakur, please, Bancha, Kalpatara, Vaishnava. You will not fearful by seeing Jamraj. Jamraj will be happy. Oh, in Narak also we are able to meet Vaishnava. Then Jamraj, are you ISKCON devotees? Oh, who brought you here? Let us take lunch together. So, yes, Jamraj is doing that service, but in our view, he is a great Vaishnava. The Shivji is involved in other demigod activities, but in our vision, We want bhakti. We should ask bhakti from him. We will not ask another thing. Like Ravan. Ravan may go to Shivji for that type of materialistic power. Will you go Shiv for that purpose? No. He can give both. Now it is up to you, you know, which one you want from Shiv. Okay.
Well, just like for Vaishnavas, we have big celebrations, but generally we don't do for Lord Shiva. So just
No need. If you want to worship, there is no harm. But when there is possibility, if you want to worship as a Vaishnava, there is no harm. But one should not worship as separate. Is Krishna cannot give, that is why I should worship Shiv. That mentality. Okay, thank you very much. So today very auspicious day, Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur. Here program is still going on Mayapur. Thousands of people are coming. Very big panel. 150th anniversary. We don't know how many will live. 200th anniversary of Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur. At least a fortunate 150th anniversary I will celebrate. Hare Krishna. Shri Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur. Harinam Cintamani.
Hare Krishna Maharaj, Dandavat
Hare Krishna
Pranam.
Maharaj, Dandavat Pranam.